stay with City Council, and Mr. Hagan, you'll have the next opportunity to answer this question first. There are buildings on Idaho Street that are boarded up, fenced in, or falling apart, and weeds are growing on multiple lots. What are your thoughts on improving the situation or making the owners clean up their own property?
Well, yeah, I think we've addressed this before. Well, I mean, things really should be left up to the discretion of the owners. I don't believe in tyrantly making people do things with something that they own. We see that enough in Spring Creek with the HOA. But I mean, the thing that we can improve is, I mean, we really, I mean, it's important to beautify the downtown, but I mean, I think the main focus should be on our roads more so than, you know, the buildings, because I mean, you can't get to the buildings without the roads, common sense wise. But as far as beautification, I mean, Reese Keener did a great job on his property on the corner of 5th and Idaho Street. The murals there are beautiful. And I mean, if there was some kind of encouragement maybe that we could give to people to do that on their own accord, I think that would be the best measure instead of forcing them to do so. Thank you.
In regards to the buildings that are downtown that are boarded up and are per se a public nuisance in our community, I definitely think that they need to be addressed. I do believe that the owners need to have some accountability in regards to the appearance of that. Elko is tourism based. Our downtown is what brings in a lot of people and tourists and money into this community. So having that downtown blight definitely needs to be addressed. I know that the city of Elko has a grant program which has a storefront. They will do a $25,000 matching grant to a storefront or a business that would like to do any kind of improvements in regards to cleaning up paint, fixing broken windows. So we do have grant programs. It's not completely on the owner, but I do believe that the owner should have some responsibility and pride in our community.
Thank you, Ms. Lostra.
Everybody knows we had an incident at 9th and Idaho with a motel. These owners were out of town. They didn't care. They wouldn't respond to our request. We finally had to go and declare it a public nuisance and force them to at least board it up and get all the tenants, I guess for lack of a better term, they were squatters in there. And we were successful at doing that now. It's the owner's responsibility to fix that property, and we're still working with them. Now another incident, we had one on South 5th Street, a mobile home park that had some serious problems. Fortunately, they had a local person that represented them, and the owner has been responsive and actually been doing things, and we're going in the right direction. We're getting that trailer park fixed up. It was a total mess. We had raw sewer running down the street, we had broken pipes, we had garbage, we had abandoned RVs, and they're doing a really good job of getting that cleaned up. The 9th and Idaho one, I'll tell you, it was very frustrating. The owners of that, they were absolutely non-responsive. And so we had to go to the point where we had to declare it a public nuisance and do something with it. And we're still not done with it. It needs a lot more done to it. But unfortunately, we didn't have any choice in that matter. They wouldn't even respond to us to help us out to get that fixed. So that's where we're at with that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morris.